Good morning, everyone. Today, Monday, 11th of November, and this is a new episode of your Monday Live. Today, I'm gonna go over a few topics. I'm gonna go over the market sentiment. We're gonna go over the pre-market movement. We're gonna go over the economic data, the earnings, most important ones, and I have a big list of stocks to watch. So let's get going. So first, let's actually have a look on the pre-market moves. The U.S. futures today are trending upwards, continuing the post-election rally as investors await economic data. The European market so far, the shares are advancing, reflecting improving economic prospects. Asian markets are mixed. Tokyo Nikkei shows growth, while Hong Kong and China faces declines. And the euro dropped today to a 4.5-month low versus the dollar amid tariff concerns and gold and oil prices fall. Let's also have a look on the data. What kind of data that we have this week? So this week is going to be important one because we have the core CPI, and for people who don't know, the core CPI is called the Core Consumer Price Index, which measures the monthly inflation excluding food and energy, and it influences the monetary policy. So this is one of the metrics that the Fed looks at in determining their rate cuts or raise or freeze for the next meeting. We also have the CPI. So this was the month of month, and we have also year over year. We also have this week the initial jobless claims, and this is again one of the metrics that the Fed rely on to determine the rate cuts. So we will have to keep an eye on this. Good morning for people who are joining. Okay. What else? We have the PPI as well. So the PPI is, for people also who are not familiar, this is the Producer Price Index, and it measures the monthly price changes from the manufacturer perspective. So it affecting production cost, and it is also considered by the Fed. We have also a metric which is not very important but still economic data, which is the crude oil inventories. And we also have the start of the show. The Fed Chair Powell will speak this week. So that's something that the market is anticipating very, very closely. So the earnings this week, they are not actually very heavy. I think that we have only Home Depot this week, so I mean that's not a very big market mover in my opinion. So let's actually go and check quickly a couple of so yeah, we have Home Depot, Live Nation, Grab Holdings. Only Home Depot HD is the one which is really interesting this week. Two stocks that I will start the watch list by two, but I would show you a lot. So Tesla. So Tesla this week, of course, after the win of Trump, who is Elon Musk's friend, that stock have seen a very, very big surge, and we are looking for continuation. If we get a trigger over 326. So for people who would like actually to take advantage of long opportunities, wait for a break up and retest of the 326. Okay, to go to the following level, which might be potentially 342 or 346. I think it has a very big room to go higher, Tesla. Okay, another one on the list. Actually, those are the two top lists that I have. We will go over some of them shortly, but we have also Amazon. Amazon cleared already the all-time highs. We are way over 200 right now. We're around 208. Maybe you will get some updates on TradingView in a moment. But the ideal entry for the continuation here would be a pullback to the 200 level. So let's watch if we can get a pullback to the 200 level to take it to the next level, maybe 208 or 209. You can wait for the pullback for 200, or also you can take the 205 or 204.4 as a support. Okay, so let's actually go ahead with my favorite part of the live, which is TradingView. So with the Bitcoin actually going over 82,000 today, which is absolutely crazy. I think if Bitcoin went to 85,000, there will be around $1.3 billion liquidated in shorts, and that's why I tell everyone, do not short a stock or an asset which is in all-time highs. It's very risky to short at all-time highs. But since Bitcoin is going up, we will find stocks like Mara, for example. Here, Mara. Let me see if we can. If we want to play Mara, we have a support here, a very good support here. This is the daily. So I would think that during this week, Mara is set up actually to go up to at least 20, or it might actually go and touch this downline trend here at around 22. So this is on the daily chart. So maybe you can watch this for this week. So if you are a swing trader, this is something that you can consider going here, and I can draw for you here for people who like to take snapshots. You can have a long position, something like that. Could happen with Mara. I wouldn't be surprised if coin also is gonna be doing very well. So Mara, I'm gonna write that in the chat for you guys, just for you to remember. Okay, so let's check coin as well. Of course, coin on the daily, absolutely crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. But coin is a little bit different than Mara. Mara had a lot of room to the upside for Mara, for coin, I'm sorry. We would like to use that level as support. So we will go, if we manage to break this level or this support area on coin, so something like that is what you're looking for. So coin is a little bit trickier than the Mara, as I said, because if market uh, found a pullback, coin actually could, or it couldn't actually break this level. It could actually go down from here, from the 2270 level to maybe 260 or 240. So be patient with this one. Going to Amazon again, and this is the position that I was talking to you about. This is again the daily. So if you want to do like day trading or maybe short term, on the 1 hour here, which is very clear, I would wait for a break of this level, which is 212. I would wait for the break for 212 and go up. So this is the play number one, if you would like to take that. And the play number two is that you could wait for a pullback, and the pullbacks could be few levels here of interest on Amazon. So I would say that maybe we can do something like this, so 209, or as I said, 205. So I would prefer actually to wait for the 205 here, take it as a support for the upside. This if you want to go for shorter time frame than the daily, like during today or tomorrow. And always remember those economic data and Powell's speech, because they always change things around. If they're gonna say, if Powell's gonna say something that the market didn't like, something about guidance or about the next rate cut or freeze of rate cut, all of this stuff is is gonna make the market a little bit volatile. There are a lot of people talking about the Trump's tariffs, but of course this is a concern. However, we need to understand that Trump is not going to be in the office before January. So whether these tariffs that he talked about implementing it are going to happen or not, I don't think that it's going to happen before January. And remember that also December is a famous month for dumping stocks because of tax purposes. So if you are going to play any long-term swing or any long position that you are trying to keep for a long time, be aware of opening it before December, because December a lot of people actually take advantage of the it's called the tax loss sell-off. People would like to report losses, okay, and these losses to be recorded on their tax profiles to mitigate the profits that they have done. So this is, and historically this is very very well known. Okay, moving to other parts or other names on the watch list here. So this was Amazon. Let's take a closer look on Tesla. So I know that this is again the Tesla daily. So I really, if I want to play Tesla, there are two plays. Either we get full steam starting the week, starting today, and we break this level and go to the upside. This level is actually 328, but I would wait actually for the break of that level and retest of it. So this is number one. We wait for a break up and retest for the 329 on Tesla, or we wait for the pullback here. Remember that the upside trend for Tesla is here and here, depending on how you're looking at it. So these trend lines are going to act as support if things went really south. So basically, I believe that a very strong pullback will be back to almost close to the 50% Fibonacci. So this one, this display here is actually to the 23.6 Fibonacci level. That could be also anticipated as a good play. But if things really went bad and this level is broken, I would wait for the next support level, which is at 50% Fibonacci here at 264. So mark this if you want to play Tesla. Remember, Tesla is very volatile. Elon Musk is very active on Twitter, and sometimes he says a lot of things which move the market all the time. So be aware of this. There is something. There was a rumor last week that Tesla is going to use Bitcoin in purchasing, goods and stuff like that. Okay, hold on. Let me check something here. Some people cannot see the numbers, so let me check that. Okay, I don't know why I can't see the number, but we can change this. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is gonna be better. Some reason. Okay, here we go. So numbers are clear now. So again, these are the numbers, and I apologize if you guys wanted to take some snapshots and the stream did not actually show the numbers. We will go again over these numbers, but right now these are the levels for Tesla. So this is the first play. If we shoot up today and try to break this 328, we wait for the retest and then we take it to the upside. I don't know to which level, but it could be very good. But as I said, remember when I was talking about Bitcoin, so that was the rumor and a lot of people bought the rumor, okay, anticipating that Tesla is going to officially announce Bitcoin as a currency for purchase. This was one of the reasons actually I believe that Bitcoin surged to 82k today or over the weekend. However, if this news turned out not to be true, there will be actually a correction in the Bitcoin, and there will definitely be impact on Tesla and Coin and Mara and all of these stocks associated with Elon Musk and the Bitcoin. So watch out for this news of Tesla and Bitcoin. That's gonna be affecting the market. On my watch list, MU. So MU, it's a Micron technology. So let me actually show support levels here. So in MU, I would like to see this. So we tried, this is the daily again. We are trying to retest. So this was the retest. If this level held here, that 111, if it held nicely, we will continue going up. So watch out for MU about this level. If not, we are probably going to go down to test either the EMA, SMA, or the Fibonacci level at 98.52. So this is number one. You guys need to be patient, okay? See how the stock is gonna, how the price action is forming. These are all watch lists. They are not actually signals or alerts. You need to watch these. Okay, PLTR. And PLTR was one of the big names this quarter, absolutely crushing it on a daily. As you can see here, it's so much extended, even above the normal Fibonacci level, so high. 52. It gained a lot of momentum recently. I believe that it's due for a pullback, but I mean we can see. I think it's due for a pullback, but let's just draw our fibs and see. Oh no, that's wrong. So on the fibs, I would say that a healthy pullback will be somewhere going back to the 23 level here. Okay, and this will be also testing the EMA. If it's gonna go and visit the SMA, it's gonna go to the 38 level. Remember that there is no strong support at all, because this is all-time highs, so there is no historical support at this level. So the only guidance that we have for a pullback would be EMA and SMA and the fibs levels, as you can see here. Now obviously, if we can clear out this 58 level and go up, this is also a possible scenario. In my opinion, it's a little bit unlikely, because it has been extended to the upside a lot. Okay. However, on the daily, the MACD looks good. We're still bullish. We can continue up if there is a momentum, or if there is a positive sentiment in the market. Okay, but if I want to play this, I want to wait for this breakout and retest of the 58, or here at the 23 level, or maybe here at the 38 level. So you guys, so for example, if you see a pullback here, you can decide, okay, let me take let's say 2 contracts, or let me take 6 shares. But you don't have to buy the 6 shares immediately, right? You can buy 3 here and wait and see if actually it went back down or went to test this level. You can buy the other 3. So this will give you a better price, and you will still continue having the position. So that's a strategy with all-time high. Something that also caught my eyes this week, which is the Russell US 200. I mean, that was also very remarkable last week. Like, we broke this resistance level, which has been there for a long time, and this will actually set it up for going higher. Now, again, how can we enter this? You know that we do not chase those moves. We have to wait always. At least this is my strategy. We have to wait for a pullback. So the pullback could be somewhere at the level of, but actually this is the futures. So let me actually show you on the IWM. So if you want to play the Russells, you go to the IWM. This is the ETF correspondence to it. So like SPY is correspondent to ES. You have QQQ is correspondent to MNQ. You have IWM correspondent to the Russell 2000. So here a good move is to wait for a pullback to this level here, 230, or absolutely if we touch this level here. Now if we broke this level to the downside, that's going to be really bad because we might see something like that. I would say that this is not going to happen unless the market sentiment actually shifted to be negative. Right now I see that the market sentiment is still very positive, awaiting those economic data and the Powell speech. Those are the catalysts for this week. So you need to keep an eye on those as well. Sophie. Oh, okay. Sophie has already departed. This is again the daily. Okay. So we cleared up that level. So if you are in long with Sophie already, very good because it can continue. Okay, I don't see any reason why it cannot continue this. Maybe if we want to enter now and we go to the 15 minutes, for example. Okay, let me just enlarge this a little bit. So we have a gap. Okay, so this gap has to be filled probably today or maybe over the next couple of days, but it's a good name. I mean, this setup is good. It's not a bad setup. However, I would need this gap to be filled first. I would need this gap to be filled first. So I would say that maybe we can wait for a move like that and take it to the upside. If this gap filling is coming late because we are so strong and we want to go higher and higher, maybe you will have to wait for this level now to be broken. So right now at the moment I don't see an entry here. It's difficult to enter now because you are approaching here a support resistance level. So wait for the pullback on this one. It has got a support here at this level here, the trend line here around 1240. So if things went south, this level is going to be your last resort. If you are not in, you can take it as a support level and go to the upside. If you are already in, wait for it to be broken to exit or to take shorts. So if you are in along and this level or this trend line is broken, exit your trade. If you are willing to play the short side, this will be the place. Okay, I have a lot of requests here. Let us entertain one by one. So let's see a firm. Oh, we were discussing a firm earlier. Let me remove everything. So a firm is in a very good spot now because it has just broken that trend line, and this is big for any stock. This is big for any stock. Now this happened pre-market, okay? So don't rush. You always need to wait for a confirmation. So this happened pre-market. Either it's going to continue up after market, but it's going to be probably faced by profit taking either here or here. So for you to continue actually this or to confirm this breakout, you need to wait for it to come down here and retest it. Do not rush into taking longs here based on the pre-market movement. However, the good thing is that it has already cleared that level last week. So it actually tried to, it actually managed to break it up and retest it. So bad or so unlucky that this retest happened in the aftermarket and pre-market for today, which is something I do not always feel confident about. So looking forward, you will need actually to wait for this level to act as a support for you. We have also Baba. Okay, market just started now. So Baba, we have a gap here on Baba, and as we speak now, we are facing this. By the way, give me a moment guys, because I was actually in a position for Mara. Actually it has been open for quite some time, but today it is in profit. So I'm gonna just alert this. Give me a moment just guys to alert this. So it's actually Mara 30 call, 30C. That was from 2 weeks back, and today we are actually 27% because of Bitcoin. If you also guys are with me in Shiwi is 37%. Okay. Okay, what is next? Next is we said Baba. Yeah, Baba. So yeah, Baba. It's as we can see it now, real live. It is trying to break this line here. It's trying to break this trend line here. Okay. So if it cannot actually take down this trend line to the upside, I'm not interested in playing this, because if this is gonna act as a resistance, as you can see now, right now, you can see it live guys, it's acting as a resistance. I think it might go down and fill this gap, maybe do something like this, or even worse, do something like that. So we have to watch for that. Okay, now I know that everybody now wants to go and look to the live market movement, so let me take this one. So Robinhood, also we have a gap here. Okay, we have a gap here, and I expected this gap to be filled. Good thing is that you have this trend line here. You can take this as a support for the next leg up. Okay, but I think that if we want to play, we already have here some kind of support. So for Robinhood, I would say we wait for this level to be cleared out, or we take this to the downside. Let's quickly look at QQQ here since market opened. So as we can see, QQQ has broken that trend line to the upside during the aftermarket. Okay, so I would wait for this level here to take longs. Also, this level here at QQQ is acting as a very good support, and as you can see that the stock is actually respecting it. So as usual, I will be sending you alerts for QQQ or SPY, because these are the most common ones. But for now, if we want to go for the daily and see what can we do, we already have a gap here. Let me delete everything here, because we have a gap here on QQQ guys. We have a gap here, I think. We might try to fill this gap. I don't know, but seems like it. I can definitely see this is again back to the 15 minutes. So again, these pre-market movements are always confusing. Okay, I'm not a fan of going short right now, so I think going short right now is not the best idea unless you are really sure of the pullback that is happening. I think that a good long position and here is something like that. We take it when it comes to this level and take it to the upside. So we can take it here once it comes here at this level. We can wait for it to do something like that. So this is the first play. I would be a little bit surprised if this level is lost, this range, because this looks like a strong support here on QQQ. So that's what you need to watch, guys. This move down. Of course, you can always go and take shorts from here to here. That's a scalping move that you would like to do. That's okay. So last but not least, let's have a look on SPY. SPY also has a gap here. Okay, that gap is worrisome. So let's see if SPY is gonna ignore this gap for today, or it's gonna go down to fill it. I would be much more comfortable if I trade SPY after filling this gap, not before. I'm being honest with you guys, because it has to be filled. Okay, so here, as you can see, this level of support at the 599 or 600 is holding nicely. Okay, but we will have to see here at what's going to do at the SMA, and we already have that level of resistance here. It's honestly hard to tell. Somebody asked for KO, so let's actually take KO as the last stock to see today. So KO right now is at a level of support here. Okay, depending on, and this is again the daily. So hopefully it can actually take this level of support and start a bounce. If this is not going to happen today, it might go down to this level again here at 61. So these are the two things that it can do. If it can actually break that level of 64, I would look at a target of 67 next. And yeah, that's pretty much all what I have for today. There are some information that I want you to, some stocks actually that you can look at as well, just since you are here. What I call the corporate updates. Okay, some corporate updates for this week is that both Walmart and Amazon India are actually under investigation this week. So this is something that you guys need to watch for. They are being investigated for potential violations in the e-commerce sector. Another corporate update this week for Boeing and Spirit Aerosystems. Okay, they are close to secure a cash infusion with Airbus support likely. So this might be good news for Boeing, which has been in a very bearish trend over the last I stopped counting. Chevron okay, is starting the Gulf operations after some hurricanes while planning some sales in Egypt and Kazakhstan. So I think that Chevron, we can actually have a very quick look on Chevron here. That was also uh, one of the stocks which would benefit from Trump's presidency. So it looks good here. And by the way, now we can take that QQQ call, and that's why I don't want to keep you longer here, guys. So we will continue our update maybe next week. I will try actually to do something midweek, but for now, thank you very much and have a great week.